EU raids offices of Chinese security equipment maker in subsidy probe. The European Commission building in Brussels seen in August 2019. London CNN. European Union officials have raided the offices of Chinese security equipment maker Nuke Tech as part of the probe into subsidies, exposing rising tensions between the bloc and one of the biggest trading partners. The European Commission said Tuesday that it carried out unannounced inspections at the premise of the company making and selling security equipment in Europe, which is suspect may have benefited unduly from state subsidies. It did not name the company. The Commission has indications that the inspected company may have received foreign subsidies that could distort the EU's internal market. The EU's executive body said in a statement on its website late Wednesday. Nuke Tech confirmed to CNN that its offices in Poland and the Netherlands were being inspected. The firm makes the baggage security scanners for airport and other equipment. In 2020, the U.S. government added Nuke Tech to the list of entities subject to stricter license requirements for its involvement in activities that are contrary to the national security interest of the United States. Nuke Tech said in a statement, Nuke Tech is cooperating with the new European Commission and is committed to defending its reputation of fully independent and self-supporting economy operator. The China Chamber of Commerce to the EU, whose names members include Chinese state-owned and private firms, expressed its strong dissatisfaction about the race, which it said had been conducted without prior notice and without solid evidence. The European side manifested its intention to weaponize the European subsidies regulation as the tool to suppress lawfully operating Chinese companies in Europe, the lobby group said in a statement. In response, a spokesperson for the European Commission told CNN that officials carry out unannounced inspections on the basis of substantiated indications that the company in question may have been granted distortive foreign subsidies benefiting its activities in the EU. An inspection is in the investigative step which never prejudges the outcome of the Commission's investigation, the spokesperson added. The race, the first under the EU's new powers against the excessive foreign subsidies, follow investigations launched recently by the bloc into China's state support for its wind turbine firms and for Chinese companies bidding for the solar farm contract in Romania. The foreign subsidies regulation, which came into force late last July, is aimed at addressing market distortions caused by subsidies from foreign government and ensuring that EU companies are competing on the level playing field. Tuesday's raise also came on the same day the president of the European Commission said the group of 7 developed economies was starting work to tackle import resulting from structural overproduction elsewhere, an overproduction that is achieved to a large extent by subsidies, massive subsidies. We have to be very vigilant to our producers are not at risk to be forced out of the market, Ursula von der Leyen said in a speech. Although she did not mention China, there is growing evidence of tensions between the world's biggest manufacturer and its major trading partners, including the EU and the United States, relating to the oversupply of cheap Chinese goods in foreign market. We are engaging with our G7 partners on this topic, given that it is a shared concern, an EU official told CNN Wednesday, adding that the issue would be discussed at the G7 Leaders Summit in Puglia, Italy in June. China's global trade surplus in goods has soared in recent years and is now approaching $1 trillion. On a visit to China earlier this month, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned of the risk to jobs and businesses in the United States and elsewhere posed by the overproduction of certain goods in the world's second largest economy. Her message was clear. China's surging export of electronic vehicles, solar panels, and batteries must be reined in. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, who is currently visiting the country, raised concerns Thursday about China's trading policies and non-market economic practices in the meeting with Shanghai's Party Secretary Chen Jining, according to a U.S. government spokesperson. Those worries surged echoes by G7 foreign ministers at the meeting in Italy last week. We are concerned that China's non-market policies and practices are leading to the harmful overcapacity that undermines our workers, industries, and the economic resilience, they said in a statement. Beijing for its part to seize export as a key measure to revive China's slowing economy. It is increasingly focusing on higher value export in the industries that Europe and the United States see as a strategically important as they seek to green their economies. Jennifer Hansler in Beijing contributed reporting. This article has been updated with additional information.